Hello and welcome. Hey, my name's cScot, and welcome to Technician Survival 2. So, new mod pack, new series. Give me some time with it, but we have no time to waste, so let's get moving with this thing. A couple things as we start this thing off is we're going to play it in shaders, so we're going to try it as long as we can. We'll figure it out. The concept of the pack is it's built off of PrimalCore. Actually, the developer of PrimalCore actually developed the pack, so we know that we're in for a world of hurt when we're here. So the first thing we're going to deal with is just getting gravel from the beginning, so we can get started with kind of the basic set of tools. Now, I've been on the server. There's an official server, and that's what we're playing at right now. As you can see, we've got a couple people on here, and when you'll download the pack, the server comes with it. But what we need to do is get this started here. I have been on for quite a while. What I ended up doing was I've set ourselves up a house and a base, and I went ahead and built it all out. I have not made any progress on anything. The only thing I've done is use the basic tools, and we're good to go. I threw them all away, and now we're going to get started for real. And I wanted to bring you guys along for that, so that's kind of why I did it that way. But it should be interesting, to say the least, because we know that PrimalCore is always a good time to start with something, but when you start throwing in other mods that are in the pack, you're gonna find something cool. So looks like we've got some red flint and some regular flint. My understanding, regular flint or red flint here is gonna give you your flaked points, your flaked flint again. So there we go. I've got 3 flaked flint, and let's go ahead and knock this out too. That should be more than enough. Okay, so let's find an oak tree. There we go. Perfect. But yeah, what I want to do is really today is about getting started. Okay, so as you can see, Tough as Nails is in here, right? You got the little blue bars above our haunches and our saturation for our food, right? Well, until you can get water of significant type, if you shift left click when you're near the water here, you'll be able to drink. Now it's going to pollute you and it's going to make you thirsty, but it's not too bad. So it's one way to get started here with Tough as Nails being in the pack also. So yay, you know, right there alone you're already like, oh my goodness gracious, right? Okay, so the reason we're punching leaves, get sticks. Next thing we need to do is find some grass. Oh my goodness, this grass here is not grass. This is better foliage. This is not in the pack. I will in the comment or down in the description, what I'll do is I'll put in all the different mods that I've added to this, because I wanted to try something different. We've been playing Minecraft for quite a while, and I thought I wanted to step up our game here. So so that's kind of what we're trying here. Things seem to be running okay. You know, we'll find out as we go through. But we'll break grass. The grass will get us plant fiber, and that's not enough. I'm gonna need more grass, because the first couple things I want to make, and I want to go ahead and make right off the bat. I want to make at least a hatchet, which we know it can be done in the 2x2 crafting grid, internal to our personal inventory. And then I want to make a saw, and the saw can also be done in there also. As you can see, I've got 36 wild berries here. I picked those up on our way out. We are a long ways from spawn, so if you're trying to come on the server and find us, good stinking luck. So just joking, but it's all good. So there's some seeds here. 9. All right, perfect. So plant fiber, if we craft it this way, that gives us plant twine, right? Okay, so 1 flaked flint, 1 twine, and 1 stick will get us a flint hatchet. Isn't that just beautiful? Now the saw is actually adjusted recently, and so it actually is now 2 flaked flint, plant twine, and a stick all together in that. And I was like, that's pretty cool. So you don't really have to do a whole lot right off the bat to get in that. So let's go find that oak tree that we were just beating up here, and we'll bring it down here. Now, one of the things, oh, these are little chameleon guys too. There is 1 probe in here, so you will have the ability to be able to like see what you're looking at. It's just not available right up front, so you're going to have to work to get it, which is, you know, the idea is you're going to have to work through and get things here. It's not going to be everything's just handed to you. So that's kind of the concept that Ansar is taking after that. So we've got a stick here, and let's just kind of clean this up a bit. We'll take as many sticks as we can. It's just it doesn't hurt to have them. We have complained as we've kind of been play testing this, saying, hey, put in you know, fast leaf decay. We haven't won that yet, so maybe Ansar will put that in there at some point in time, but at this point it's okay. So but today's episode, what we plan on doing here is kind of getting through, trying to survive this first day. Now, nights are dark, straight dark, and it's definitely interesting that way. These acorns, I don't think I can eat them, so I'm going to throw them away because I really don't care about them. Next, one said crafting table is really going to be something like this here. Boom. Okay. Yep, just like that. And if we could find a little bit more, if we can find a little bit more gravel here, we may be able to make ourselves. Oh, there's some coal there. We're going to want that too. We're going to need to get a pickaxe going too. So the first couple tools we really want to get is a pickaxe. You know, we've got our hatchet. Why are you so slow? That's all right here. Maybe let's do it this way. I don't know why we're hitting slow. Let's find out. Let's just drink a bit. There we go. We're going to grab a bit of gravel here. Now, if you jump on the server, the official server that they've set up for this, and you come on at night and you're brand new, stop, log out, wait for daytime, okay? Night's miserable, okay? Night is absolutely miserable here. It's pretty stinking tough, and I'm not gonna lie. And so give yourself a good running chance to start it. The second thing is, if you're playing this in on a single player world, as you log up, you got to be ready to go the first second. You know, at least get yourself set up with a couple things. Now, the goal that we want to do during the first daytime, and also, by the way, I should mention that the daytimes are 3 times as long. The day and night cycles are 3 times as long as normal Minecraft. So, meaning daytime is 30 minutes, nighttime is 30 minutes. That 30-minute nighttime is a long stinking time to be trying to deal with fighting off mobs and everything else. So that's why the big push is early. And so we're about 10 minutes in here. We're going to get these first couple things set, and then what we're going to do is we'll take a break here, and we'll come back here in a bit later. Let's get, come on. All right, that gave us 5. Okay, perfect. So we've created the crafting grid, this oak crafting table, right? And you remember, that's just something like this with the hatchet, your piece of log, and that gives you that, okay? Now, what we could have done is we could have done an actual crafting table, but either way, I'll stay working with PrimalCore here. So there, and then a couple of sticks, something like this. So now we have a pickaxe, and let's pick this guy up too. Where'd our hatchet go? All right, perfect. Must have stuck it in there. I don't know. It's all over the place. But it's good. I mean, this is fun. We haven't done a video series. We've been spending a lot of time on Twitch, streaming. It just works a little bit better with current timelines of life. So, but I figured, hey, we got to do a video, and nothing's better than trying to do a little PrimalCore with Technician Survival as an actual video series. I thought that'd be fun. So that's what we're here doing. Let's come back here. We're going to grab this coal that's over here, because we're going to want to get a couple torches. There's some right up there too. But what I really need is some more grass. And I think this little area right here looks like a perfect area to be able to get started with kind of our early game stuff. Because we have 1 oak sapling. Okay, let's get that guy planted right here, and he'll start growing. This grass is going to grow back too. What you can't see, do you see this little double line right underneath here? Yeah, that's going to be grass. It's going to continue to regrow. So we'll be able to continue to get that. So we can go 1, 2, and we'll make torches out of these 4. Let's see if we can jump up here and not get beat up too bad. I don't think there's anybody in there. As far as mobs in here, not over the top horrible. There are some bad ones, by the way, but no lucent mobs. Nothing too crazy. But there are some. So we'll take some coal, and we'll get ourselves a little place set up for the night. And the reason why I want to take you guys through all this is to get you to survive the first night, because that's probably one of the biggest things that, you get to play in a new mod pack, specifically one that's a little bit harder. And it's painful. It is painful, and I want to make sure that you guys are set. As much as I'd love to stay in this thing, the one last thing I'm thinking about that we need is an area near water, because we're gonna have to drink during the night. So we're probably gonna have to move our location. What is that? 8? That'll work. I'm not spending too much time doing too much of anything right now. Let's pick up our sapling here. Okay, did I grab it? Yeah, I did. Let's see if on our map here, if we can find something that has water somewhat close to it. And as kind of as we navigate around through here, we're gonna take a look. These stupid crickets are a joke. I don't know what they're used for, so we're not going to keep them. Food-wise, as you're navigating and finding, looking for these bushes will be great. It's a good little source of food. The other thing in the mod is nutrition. So as we get higher in our nutrition, we'll get certain buffs. So that's a pretty cool option that we've got there, which is nice to have. Any water in there? What is that? What was that guy? Oh, that's we got Thaumcraft crystals. Never mind. Now you see this little villager over here. We have this little villager guy. Whoa, that's a little me, by the way. I've died out here a couple times. If you haven't been able to tell, probably not. But we can go look at our own self. Which brings me to the next point. Oh, this looks perfect right here. We're gonna want to do something here real quick, and let's see here. So see, we can create gravel out of this, which is okay. I'm gonna do it for time expedience right now, but I want the best weapon in the game, starting game, okay? And you're gonna laugh at me, but I'm telling you, it's the best weapon you can get. Okay, take 2 dirt, boom, boom, and this is gonna give you a dirt stick. The dirt stick is the PrimalCore debug stick, which is already something you want to have as you start to work through PrimalCore stuff. But this dirt stick, specifically on mobs, is fantastic, specifically skeletons and zombies. Now it doesn't work so well when you start dealing with oh shoot, there's a baby kiwi frog there. We're out. We're not gonna mess with them. I don't know if I can take the head off one of those guys, and we're not gonna mess with them at this point in time. So there we go. But down here looks perfect because we have water and we have a couple other things that we can do with all of this down here. And we have trees too, so we're going to harvest out some trees. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to let you guys go for a bit. I'm going to harvest some trees, and then as we start to set up our nightly base for the first night, which we've got about 10 minutes left, I'll bring you guys back and we'll build out our base for the night, because I think that's important that we kind of talk about how we get that set up so we can survive the first night. So with that, I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, hey, we're back. So, I've grabbed a little dirt, about 24 pieces. I created a flint shovel, which a flint shovel looks like this. 3-flake flint, piece of plant twine, and a stick. Pretty simple. I created that so I grabbed some dirt out. But what I want to do now is I want to create ourselves a little, I want to come in here. What is this level right here? I want to work off this level here. So, first things first, let's take our hatchet, or our axe, and kind of go, I think I want to go about right here. And so let's remove this area here. And with that, what I want to do is keep one corner of my base inside there, so I have water here, like this. Okay? And then we'll cover this up here, so that you see we can sit here. Ooh, it'd also be a way to get in and out. But what we can do here is then we can, with an empty hand, we can go ahead and drink, right? So that's the goal right there. And then let's get ourselves a little hollowed out area. Because the other thing I'd like to do is create some sort of, if I can get it set real quick, create ourselves a little mob drop farm. It'll get us a little more food and whatnot. So I don't know if it's a mob drop farm or what, but we're going to call it that for now. So here's this. And let's go this way and we'll come out here. Good. This shouldn't be too bad. Now I hear all these mobs behind us, but they must be in the walls. And oh, it's darn it, it's raining too. So that means it means even quicker. We're gonna need to get something set up here. Okay, that's ooh, there we go. There we go. Perfect. All right, that's that. So what I'd like to do here is I can get these guys, because we have zombie awareness on here, right? And I'd like to go ahead and see if I can get these guys to come into here. So this way right here. So we'll put a door right here, boom, and then we'll bring them in on us. So I'm gonna grab a little bit more wood here. I've only got about 8 pieces, so I'll take kind of whatever I can get in the last couple minutes, and then I would like to get some stairs built, or some what do we call it, a couple ladders and a couple other things done, and then we get ourselves kind of a little pit farm that we can kind of a mob pit farm, drop farm. Hell, I don't know, ladies and gentlemen, what it's called. I do know that it's what I want, and the reason why is because we're going to use zombie awareness right now off the bat to be able to kind of help us out. So there and here, and we're going to have to remember to come out here and check all this later. But what do I have? Okay, I've got 18 plant fiber. Let's see if I can get any more out of breaking leaves here. Hoping maybe. I don't know if we will or not. We don't have a whole lot of time to screw around with it, but it's good. We'll take it. We'll take whatever we can get. Come on. It is kind of a race against time now. As much as I feel like we're doing okay, there's kind of a lot that I'd like to get done for the first day. And in 30 minutes, if you got on at a decent time, it's a lot of work to kind of try to get done. At least for me, because if y'all have been around for a while, I play slow. I am not a fast Minecrafter. And so to get this working in a fairly quick pace, I want to make sure we've got this. So right here, if I go right here and I'll put the door here. Now let's go. Yeah, this will work right here. Okay, so we're gonna dig this little spot out right here. Okay, there's that 1, 2, and then let's set. We're gonna have to kind of. I didn't think about hollowing this out a bit. We're gonna need to do that. So we'll hollow it out. We don't need a big area, just a little bit, and we put some stuff back over there. We're gonna need to make some torches, which isn't bad. But remember, we're playing in PrimalCore, so guess what? Not only do we need a torch, but we need a way to light it. So let's kind of one more layer here, get us a little decent area, and then we'll be able to work this through. So we'll get ourselves our mob pit. That's what I'm gonna call it. I will leave that amber there. I think that's Thaumcraft amber. Might be wrong, but without one probe, I'm kind of lost. I'm really lost, guys. So it's definitely interesting. All right, that is amber, yes. So I want to go. Let's go right here, and we're gonna go 1 and 2. And let's go and set this up right here. Boom, boom. And a couple things. Let's go here. Let's take our saw to get one. There we go, just like this. And let's start with a door, which is a door, and then let's get to a couple trapdoors here. Okay, trapdoor number 1 goes here. Trapdoor 2 number goes here. Okay, so there they'll come in there. Okay, and door number 3 goes. Let's see if I can get in here. Boom, boom. All right, cool. All right, there we go. So that's the way I kind of want it. So hopefully what we can do is we can come out here, we can tease the mobs, go, and then bring them back, and they'll come up in here. And then as we come across, we pop that, they drop down there, and then we connect this system up here. Before we drop down in there, let's create ourselves a couple of more things here. First off, we're going to need some more flaked flint, because we're going to need to create our work knife. That's a great thing. We always need that. If you've played any PrimalCore, you know you need that. Unlike a couple of the other packs that we've played, specifically Primal Skies, the work blade's a little different in this. It's the actual one that they've got set up. So come here, thank you. All right, I got flaked flint, so we're gonna go something like this. All right, so we're gonna take another plant twine. Boom, plant twine goes there. Flaked flint piece goes there. That's actually a flint point, 2 flaked flints. It's kind of expensive when you really start to break it down early game here. But what that's going to be able to do is get us take a stick here. Oh, it's the other way, I think. There we go, 2 pins, and now we can make a set of, if I remember right, those go away, and we go here and here, and that is not a ladder. Ladder. Specifically, yeah, we can make that one. So, but I was going to make the PrimalCore ladder. So the PrimalCore ladder is birch slats. So Okay, that's no big deal. Watch this. Here we go. We'll break this down. This becomes pretty simple here. 1, and that should break down to here, to here, to here, and there. Okay, so that's almost like 2, boom, boom, boom. There we go. And then we'll drop in our pins, our 2 wood pins that we crafted out of that. So now we have 6 oak ladders, and we should be able to go right here. And we'll let's go down 1 more level. There we go. And then now we just got to clear out the area between the 2. And it should give us a mob pit farm, hopefully. I hope. We'll find out very soon. Okay, so there and there. Now, one thing we do have to be careful about is baby zombies. I've not run into a bunch of them yet, so, but at this point in time, yeah, you know, they're there. So let's not take them for granted. Okay, we need torches and we need a fire bow. So a fire bow is going to be 1. Actually, I think it's just 1. Let's double check here real quick. And that's a fire bow. Right here is what we're looking for. Yeah, that's only 1 piece of plant twine. So there's that. Clear, clear, and 2, 2, and 2, and 1. There we go. So we have a fire bow. We'll create ourselves a couple of torches here. Actually, we're only going to be able to do 1 at this point in time because I don't have a plant twine. But that's 6 torches. That's a pretty good payoff, if you ask me. Remember to get rid of your sticks. Move the sticks out. We're going to set our first one right here. Actually, no, we're not. Remember, torches burn in PrimalCore, so we don't screw with them. We're gonna play it safe. So we'll put it there, and we'll click it here. There we go. Perfect. Right. Boom. And now, so we got 1 started. Now all 5 are started. And it is dark as sin out. So let's go ahead and cover this here and here. Let's cover this and make this so that nobody can come in. We'll even maybe put a slab here. Do I have any slabs? No, I got some slats. Let's go slat right here. Cool. Just like that. All right. I think we're pretty well set for the night. Ooh, I've got food. I've got the ability to get water. I've got a salvaged internal battery. Where do we get that dang thing at? But as you can see, it's starting to get dark out. The only other thing I would say would be to get, if we can find a couple sheep and beat sheep up real quick, let's do that. Because we can create a bed. The thing about this pack, you will not be able to sleep through the night. So that is not something we're going to have we'll have the luxury to do, because that's been turned off. If you're playing on the server, there's no home command and there is no back. There may be a spawn, but that means you'd have to run all the way back to your home. So there is some things about staying alive that you really want to try to work through, and that's so I think that's why we're really trying to focus on getting somewhere safe for the night. Okay, here we go. Let's see if we can get this sheep here built. All right, there's 2. Let's see if I can get 1 more. Okay, there's 1 more. Now, there was that baby Ansar up here, or baby Kiwi at one point in time. Oh, there he is. He's right there. Let's run. I saw him. I saw the name tag. It means go. Don't screw around with it. I'll deal with food and whatnot here in a second. But we don't want to deal with that. But I think this little base will work for the night. I think this will. I don't think we can get a mob in through there. They can drop from here on to us, which is okay. That's what we want. We can go ahead and plant this right here even, and whatnot. So we go there like that, and then we could just kind of beat those up. Now the other secret that I've got here is we've got a torch here, right? As we come down here, if you place a torch right there underneath that, them guys are going to fall in and they're going to catch on fire. It's beautiful, by the way. I love it. So it's good stuff. But before we go, let's build ourselves. I'm not going to build a bed because I've already got a spawn point set up for us back at this really, really beautiful house I've already got built. And again, it was built only in this aspect. I have not created any iron. I've not created any major things to do this. All of it was built. And we'll talk all about that in the next episode as we go back over there. But really the big thing is I wanted you guys to be able to get through day 1, because I think that's huge. The crickets, we have not found anything useful for these. What do we got this? We got Ferdinand flowers, and all sorts of good stuff in this. I think as we leave, it is now dark out. I hear a spider, I think. And you see how dark it gets. We're kind of lucky as we're playing with shaders and we have a computer that can run the shaders, because it is dark. It is very dark out here at night. There was one thing we noticed real early, how dark it was. And it's also dependent on the moon level. So if you have a full moon, no problems. It's not gonna affect you as much, but it's dark. Okay, before we leave, I really would like to run through kind of some of the highlighted mods in here that I've run across. PrimalCore, again, as we've started off, will be in here. You've got applied energistics in here. You've got some bibliocraft for the beautiful style stuff. You have some ceramics. You got cyberware, which is also another Ansar. You've got cooking for blockheads, no PAMs, but you have vanilla, XL vanilla food mod that's in here also. A little Ender IO, which is kind of cool. Which we have not played with in 1.12.2 yet. We've got the in-between lands, which I'm excited about that. I've never been there. I'd like to play with that a bit. Foundry, you guys know if you've watched Primal Skies, we've dealt with Foundry there. Ferdinand Flowers, I will probably deal with those a little bit here. Foundry was, again, all those immersive engineering. You've got Industrial Craft, to kind of talk about some of them. A little Iron Chest action. Jurassic Craft, I'm excited to see this. So there's a Jurassic Craft. I don't know what we're gonna do, but we're gonna figure it out. It's gonna have fun. This whole series is gonna be to the extent that we kind of just enjoy, relax, and play together. I'm not going to be fast, and we're not going to do probably do a couple videos a week, and as we release the time requirements to put these together, I just don't have as much time nowadays. But it doesn't mean I don't want to do it. So we're going to make sure we get to it and do a couple each week as we kind of go through this. Kitsu's ForgeCraft, which you guys are all aware of, now has new mechanics. So we'll see how those work in here. Magnum Opus, which is a magic mod from PrimalCore, pretty cool. Modular force fields. Nether X, which is nuclear craft. Oh my goodness gracious, we have all sorts of crazy stuff with this pack, but it is exciting. I'm excited to get in here and play this. I want to take it nice and slow, as we always do. We'll kind of run through some open computers in here. We're into our next PrimalCore for the next like 10 pages of stuff. It's all cool because I really do like the mod. We got some RF tools in here, which is cool. Recurrent complexes, so we're going to have something to go after, and once we get things set up. With little Rustic, I've missed playing with Rustic, so I'll be excited to do that. Last time, you guys remember on Primal, we might have built ourselves a really cool vineyard out of it and some other things, so I'm excited about that. We've got a lot of things in here that are pretty cool. Thaumcraft, storage drawers. As we kind of wind down to the very end of the thing, the between lands we kind of talked about already. And thermal expansion. Anything else at the end here that I've failed to talk about? No. Foundation. Vanilla Food Pantry was the one I was talking about. And then we have Tough as Nails, which we always know is a pain. Not a bad thing, but just makes life a little bit rougher for us. Ends up with little XNet and Vicecraft. So, with that, I think we've got a pretty good set of mods ready to go here. Let's see if we can sneak out here real quick, and we'll put some torches on. See if we can get a couple zombies to say hello. Ooh, that's not what we want. If we let that creeper get in here, it's bad juju for us, by the way, because he will light himself on fire. That's not good, by the way. Let's see if I can find some zombies. There's some zombie hordes, by the way, and they will come in hordes, and they're all over the place. Let's see if we can find a couple here as we. Oh, I did want to show you. Let me show you why this stick is so great. Okay, it's dark out. We're looking for zombies or skeletons. Let's eat real quick. Oh, there's one. Watch this. This is me. This is a dead me. Look at this. Ready? Watch this. Pop his head. Done. It's got like dismemberment thing here. Check that out. I got you, buddy. It's so OP, ladies and gents. You just got to be a good shot, okay? So now we know that you've seen the stick. That's why I crafted it first. That's why I'm going to use it. One shot to the head and you're good. It does not work again on spiders, and it does not work on creepers, witches, or other things. But the majority of things we'll run into around here are going to be zombies and skeletons. So I feel that it's a pretty good tool. I know that Ansar, when he built it, did not expect that this would be the case. but I think that the dirt stick is an amazing weapon of all things. So with that, let's see if we can, I'm not gonna find anybody, but with that, I'm gonna let you all go. I'm gonna come hide out in our hidey hole, and we're gonna get ready. Next time we're going to go back to the house we've built, and we're going to kind of get started. We've got a good start with some stuff. I've got a little bit of things that I've prepared over there for us so that we have them. But I want to get us started here. We've got a good start with a little bit of charcoal, a little bit of coal, a little bit of flint, a little bit of gravel and cobblestone. But we'll get to the house that we've built. I've left it very minimally, adorned so we can build as we go through, but we have a little bit of resources there that we've kind of done, but nothing over the top, nothing that I can't show you how we got or we cheated it, from something in the game, which will probably change because Ansar will watch and be like, hey, dude, you're killing me here because you're finding the exploits, which is why we're here, right? And so you guys can see those too. So with that, I do appreciate it, ladies and gentlemen. We're back doing a YouTube video, and we're going to keep this series at about a couple of videos a week again, as I talked about, and we're going to play through Technician Survival 2, by the way. Everything's linked down in the description. If you have questions, please leave a comment. I appreciate y'all coming out, and we'll catch you all again very, very soon.